Hey Solstice, thank you for joining me today. I'm Cleo, and this is CleoSoulTarot. We're going to have a pick a card reading today from pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3, or you can pick all 3, pick 2, whatever you like. However, we're going to be talking about what's going on with this March energy. We still have not made it to March 20th, which is the astrological new year. The energy is going faster. The energy is higher. I believe that we're having a DNA upgrade. I believe that we are actually moving into our light bodies, which is why many of us are changing our diets, working out, doing a lot of things, sleeping a lot, having ringing in our ears, headaches. We're actually being upgraded to a whole new level. Also, we're having vivid dreams, waking up at 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., all kind of stuff, insomnia, whatever, all this stuff that's going on is all about ascending to a higher level. Now, I know I've been talking about, being nicer and bringing love into every situation. Look, we're manifesting a lot faster than we've ever been in our entire lives. Many of you who understand what I'm saying know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you have negative energy and you're thinking about that negative energy or looking at the news and bringing that into your reality, then that's exactly what you're going to get. I'm not saying just not pay attention. What I'm saying is be in it and not of it. Do not allow yourself to fall back into 3D and thinking about the negativity. And if you find yourself in a situation of, where it's negative, get yourself out of it. And also with your thoughts, alchemize your thoughts. If you have a negative thought, then say, you know what, I let that go. And I'm going to think about something positive. That's the best way to get rid of it. It's the best way to handle it, best way to transmute it, best way to integrate it and make things better off for you. Now, we're going to go ahead and get started with this reading. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with others. Please leave your comment because, we would like to read your comments. Not only me, but everyone of the community wants to read your comments. And we'll get started with pile number 1. Okay, so we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. We'll go ahead and move those 2 piles out of the way and get started with pile number 1. Let's see what type of energy we're going to be dealing with for this portion of March. Now, these pick a card readings are timeless, so whenever you watch it, that's when you're supposed to watch it. And we have divine animals, and the master number 22 is coming up. Divine animal, especially with the lion. With this card, guys, we need to stand in our truth, know who we are, and be the big cat in the jungle. Because it's a jungle out there. Don't let people run over you or say things that are disrespectful to you. All right? Let me make sure this... Yeah, so don't let people run over you, say things that are negative. And also, with this card, we have the heart chakra lit up. And that's having pride and courage in yourself. And 22 is about coming together. And I believe it's about you and your higher self with this card coming together and knowing who you are. Don't allow people to run over you because, listen, with the Venus and Mars still dancing together, with Venus and Mars dancing together, is causing some war and love type situation going on. People around you are going to probably be getting on your nerves. You might be getting on theirs. But remember to bring love in the situation. Don't let negativity overcome you. And darkness really is trying to hold us back. And I can guarantee you people are basically effing with you because they can see the light. They see something in you that they don't have. And they don't understand it, so they begin to question them And that questioning within themselves, they project it out on you. And we need to understand that. And this is why I'm saying bring love into the situation. It doesn't mean you have to stay there and take whatever they're trying to give you, because no, we're not doing that. And sometimes you need to be the lion, to be that divine animal and roar, let them have it. And see, sometimes you need to let people have it and then forgive yourself later. I mean, listen, that's the way I feel about it. Okay, so now we have expect miracles. This is what I mean when I say this March energy is speeding up. We are manifesting at a higher level. We need to bring love into every situation. So with this and with this heart, with your heart chakra being lit up with this card here, we need to put in the universe, out to the universe, what our heart is desiring. Go ahead and get what your heart desire. You deserve it. We all deserve it. And absolutely with spiritual growth coming into the house, coming into this reading. Absolutely. We're growing on a spiritual level. Again, the heart is lit up. Again. And your aurora, you being enlightened, and your third eye chakra is open. You need to dust that third eye off. And we need to be watching those around us. We need to become, because you never know who's trying to do what, when, and where. And most importantly, why? So if you need to get your James Bond on and be 007 to figure these things out and keep them close, you better do it. Because what I'm here to say is the darkness, the enemy, is trying to keep you down, and we have to be free. We got to let go. And stand in your pride like Leo the lion. Be the big cat in the jungle. I remember. Absolutely, we remember. Soul plan, fated life versus destiny life. Fated life is what's being given to you. Destiny is creating miracles, spiritual growth. You being the alchemist, you being the magician. You saying, no, this is what I want, not what is given. And be grateful for what you do have. Absolutely. But we have the ability to bring in those things that we want out of life ourselves. You see this person? Baby, they working with the cosmos there. Look at the hands over the stars working, brewing up something. Absolutely. Why? Because we're called. Soul gifts and traveling. The portal is opening. And I believe around March, we have the full moon in Virgo on March 18th. On March 18th. We have the full moon in Virgo on March 18th. The 20th will be the new astrological year. So portals are definitely going to be opening. And you're going to be called. It could be in your dreams, with it being Pisces, moving into Aries. And make sure your vibration is on the right level, on the level of love, joy, enlightenment. Not sadness, not fear, and all that stuff that we see going on. We got to let that stuff go, because listen, the spiritual world is definitely taking care of us. We have nothing to worry about. And if we're worrying, then that's more worry is going to be created for us to have more worry. Yeah, we have karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth. We have soul growth coming in. We have spiritual growth and soul growth. And it also says conflict. Now, this is what we were talking about with the divine animals there. You standing in your truth, being who who you are meant to be. Karmic relationships. When I see karmic relationships, it's, you coming back with this person. Of course, you may meet at a later time in life. You could meet earlier, but you have to work out some kind of get some karmatic reservoir fixed. You got to fix something. You got to work on something so you can have that spiritual growth. And sometimes the answer is knowing when to walk away. And always exercise the law of forgiveness. Just walk on away. Don't even, no, we're not doing that. The miracle of prayer, expecting miracles, spiritual growth. Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. And Sandalphon, Archangel Sandalphon is supposed to be the angel here on earth that delivers messages up, and Metatron brings them down. As above, so below. As below, so above. Blah, blah, blah. That, this and that. So, with that miracle of prayers, make sure you pray from your heart chakra. Praying and thinking about love and how you could be service to others, not just yourself. Inner power, divine Father. Divine Father, thank you for co-creating my world within. Guys, make sure you're going within, meditating, contemplating, and praying. It doesn't require you to, hours and hours. It really doesn't. What it does require is gratitude. It requires gratitude. It requires, love, forgiveness. Yeah, we're on a journey. We're all on a journey. And you see how it's dark? We are the light that is keeping the dark, bringing light into the darkness. And with this portal being open here, exactly what's going on. And let's go back to this card here. You're here and someone's there. See that? And some of you feel that way. I'm here and you're there. Yeah. Speaking of that, some of you are feeling all tied up. All tied up. When you have the absolute ability to walk away. I have 222 here. 222. Look that number up. But listen. Yeah, you're feeling all tied up. And that's why I pulled that card back down, and I didn't know why, but I was told pull the card back down. Some of you are feeling all tied up in a karmatic relationship. Some of you are feeling all tied up. And what you need to do is go into your inner power, awaken your divine Father and that divine animal that is in you, and get the hell out. And it's okay. I can still love you, but I don't need to be with you. And that's not a problem. Like one of my friends say, I'm catching flights, not feelings. So when you need to get out of there, pack your bags and get gone. Because this is not the time. This year is not the time right now to be focusing on fixing anything. If it's not already fixed, we don't have time for that. Because we're looking for blessings. We have miracles. We have called. We have, expecting miracles. Blessings. Blessings are coming to you. But if you being a bag lady or a bag man, you might miss out. You may miss out. And recognition is coming to some of you. We've been working very hard. Some of you have been working very hard. And that recognition is coming to you. And you could be working very hard on a relationship that's making you feel all tied up. So around May, June, and July, blessings are going to come into that relationship. Recognition is going to come into that relationship. Some of you need to go, some of you need to stay. And you know exactly who you are. Because happiness is coming as well. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the way, I'm on the right path. Some of you are on the right path. But as we go back to denial, all tied up, some of you could be in denial about a relationship or in denial about who you are. Meaning, I'm stronger than what I think. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. That is being the alchemist. That's changing negative into positive. You could do that. You absolutely can do it. Okay, so we have last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Listen, we've been saying that from January up until now. Let the past go. No more bag ladies, no more bag men's. We've been saying it. In order to go where we're going through that portal, you have got to let go of the past. Past life traumas. Deal with it quickly and move on. And some of you saying, oh, it's just so hard and I can't. No, you can. The reason why you're not dealing with it and you can't deal with it is because you're saying you can't. Because whoever the perpetrators were, they want you to, if they still thinking about you, they want you to be exactly where you are thinking about the mess. Be the divine animal, be the lion, have courage, and be the big cat in the jungle. Well, speaking of Leo, the lion, first quarter moon in Leo, be humble. Know who you are. Get on up out of there. And, when you get gone, be nice about it. If you know what I mean. And also forgive. We were saying that. This is full moon in Pisces. This is coming up right on up. Well, it's in Virgo, but it's right now in Pisces season. It's time for forgiveness, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for forgiveness. Forgiving myself, and I have to forgive others and move on. Because the portals are open and we don't have time to be playing any games. We have the wombat spirit, be at home. And this is about relationships, about fighting for relationship. Some of you probably do need to fight for your relationship. This is about taking care of home, fighting for your relationship. We have Capricorn, Leo, and Pisces came into the reading. I also want to take a look at some of the tarot cards as well. Talk to me about these relationships. What's going on? Talk to me about these relationships. What's going on with these relationships? The Knight of Wands. See, some of you have a Knight of Wands keep running in and up out of your life. And Aries, Leo, again coming up. or Sagittarius running in and out of your life. When they're going that way, that's in and out. I need you to stay. Where you going? What you doing? In and out. No, not right now. And the reason why is because you need stability. This year, you need to be a solid foundation of all the things that's going on. No wibbling and no wobbling. Absolutely. Nine of Cups. You could really basically have it all yourself. But this Knight of Wands keep coming in and out. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Page of Wands, absolutely. It's somebody younger too. Somebody younger than some of you. Or you could be the younger one. Playing these games and stuff like that. Yeah, but we have the sun coming in. It's going to be happy times for you. It's going to be happy times for you, even if you keep that relationship or not. But if they run it in and out, if that's what you want, I don't know, you may want that. You may want that. Because new love, well, listen, this is and I usually don't read reverse, but this is about new love coming in. This right here is about them playing games. It's not, it's the same thing, in and out. In and out. Yes. You put me on the swords. I need to relax. But I can't relax because you in and out of my life. I don't think you want it. And you may be, I hate to say it, might be addicted to what's going on. I don't know. And I hate to use that word when it comes to people with people. But listen, no. You can't be running in and out of my life. I need to be relaxed. I need a stable foundation right now. New love could be coming in, but I can't focus on that. Why? Because you running in and out of my life. Yes. They got choices. Can you see that? This is 7 of Cups. They have choices. And you just one of the choices. Pile number 1. You need to think about that, this karmatic relationship. And they will never change. Listen, they're just not going to change because this is what you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn to have courage and strength. That's your learning lesson. This year, you need to focus on yourself. You cannot save everyone. Why? Because everyone does not want to be saved. Or taught. You can't teach everyone because they're not trying to learn. That person's a young person and they still want to be out running the streets. And you're trying to have something different. You know this. But see, some of you, though, are in relationships, where you got the King of Pentacles. You have the Capricorn. And he's not saying a lot, but he does love you. He loves you. And that could be this whole expecting happiness, blessings coming in. Yeah. So, or you could be the king, having that spirit about you, and you're older. That's about an older earth sign there. Trying to teach a younger fire sign. I mean, trust me, I know, I completely understand. But we have to focus on getting ourselves prepared for this new energy that's coming. And it's going to speed up, definitely. And I said it was going to speed up in March. Well, it's here and it's sped up. It's going to speed up even more in April and May. We need to be ready because we are, we're manifesting at a higher level where things are happening faster. You could talk about someone, and next thing you know, they call in your house, and you see them at the grocery store. You see them at places that you really shouldn't be seeing these people. So with that being said, you got to make sure that we're letting negativity go because we don't want to continue to bring negative or negativity in our lives. And that's about it. I'm going to let it go with that. I'm Cleo. This is CleoSoulTarot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, pile number 1. Like the video, share it. Watch pile number 2 that's getting ready to come up, or pile number 3 as well, just to be, James Bond 007. You need, FYI, need to know. And I'll read you later. Pile number 2, thank you for joining me today. I'm Cleo. This is CleoSoulTarot. Of course, we've already discussed this reading. It is about what's going on in the middle of March. This is a pick a card reading, so anytime you watch it, it's going to mean something to you. So let's see what energy we're dealing with. Pile number 1 had, was talking about relationships and make it feeling tied up and stuff like that. I believe it has something to do, all 3 readings are going to have to do with standing up for yourself, not allowing people to walk over you, knowing who you are, knowing that you have the power to create whatever you want in life. So make sure as you're moving towards March 20th, the 18th, the 20th, and also moving to April, May, June, and July, we are having positive thoughts. We're bringing love into all of our situations. No games. Look at that. Starting right out of the box with Pisces, nothing's gone wrong. And we need to exercise forgiveness for ourselves. Stop blaming ourselves for whatever, and don't allow others to blame you. Nothing's gone wrong. Everything that we've experienced is we were meant to experience in our lives. Every single thing. And what we're doing is we're working on our karmatic reservoir. We're upgrading our souls. We are having spiritual growth. So we have to go through these things so we can learn. And it's basically learning about manifestation and controlling our emotional output. That's exactly what's going on. Compassion. Heart chakra lit right up. We need to have compassion for ourselves. And look at our hands. These are hands of a healer, Reiki. So we're healing, having compassion for ourselves and healing ourselves, having compassion for others and healing them through our knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And listen, I understand that everyone's not going to want knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They're not going to have the time, not even understand what you're talking about. And that's when that's when we should have compassion. And also know when to walk away. Opportunity and change. This and going through this portal. Look at that portal there. Walking through the door. This is the opportunity for change. This is the opportunity for change. And this, I believe, honestly, I believe this is like a last chance, until the next cycle come around. So I have a feeling that we need to be getting this right now. This is it. Which is a great thing. That's why we're all here, you know. And I believe many of us who's watching this channel, many of you who's watching this channel and other channels like this want to ensure that we take advantage of this opportunity for change. Because I'm going to tell you, I talk to people with my job. I talk to people all day, every day. And I could just tell, you know, they're in La La Land, which is perfect. That's because that's exactly where they want to be. See, nothing's gone wrong. You know, knowing who you are, taking control of your own reality. This says forge, do not follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. This is what we're talking about. This is not the time to be following the blind. I'm not following the blind. Not this time. No how. No way. This time we're going to get it right. Because we want to. Double mission. Light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Absolutely. This is, okay. First of all, you need to know that nothing's gone wrong. Have compassion for others because of this opportunity that's been given to us for change. Forge. Do not follow. Do not follow. Why? Because you have a double mission. You are a starseed. You were sent here for this reason. You were sent to be the light in the darkness. You were sent to stand up and be a spiritual warrior. And you know, as a retired Marine that I am, listen, I know you can't, no. You have to stand up and you have to fight for what's right sometime. That doesn't mean going out and you know, literally picking up a weapon or protesting or anything like that. No. This is on, you do it on a spiritual level. We've moved beyond that. Now we are the ones who are doing this on a spiritual level. Going back to nothing's gone wrong. It's okay to do it, you know, privately. Inner Earth, absolutely. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. And Thoth, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth literally does talk about an inner Earth. And, you know, NASA, well, I don't know about NASA, but I know Gaia TV talks about New Earth. There's a council, you know, or I think it's called Orgata. I think I'm saying that right. But you can look that up yourself so you'll be in the know. Because knowledge is what? Power. And power is power. I don't have my glasses on, and I hope that this, you can see that. This is why I bring the cards up like this so you can see what we're talking about. Again, nothing's gone wrong. Have compassion for others. This is because of the opportunity for change. Listen, you need to forge, do not follow. Why? Because you have a double mission. You will be walking through a portal for this new beginning to the new earth. So what you have to do is you have to shine your light in the darkness. We already said that. Shine your light in the darkness. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, for helping me to shine my light with the world. That's talking about being a leader, not a follower. You came to shine your light right now. You have to shine your light right now. Give your knowledge, your wisdom, and understanding to everyone that you meet, if there's an opportunity. And I will say, I will let you know, some of them will not understand what you're talking about, and you will know. And if they do not, gracefully, work with the conversation that they're having. And if you don't want to talk about that, find a way to gracefully step away. And that's okay. They won't even know you're doing it if they don't know what you're talking about. And this one, don't hate, meditate. Listen, now we have some haters out there that are hating on us. They really are. And what we do, we don't even focus on them. You can't focus on them. And they're the ones who's bringing up your past, trying to get you to be in a position where you think you've done something wrong, or that you're doing something wrong. Those are the ones who does not have a good relationship with themselves. So they again are projecting the hate that they have for themselves on you. Why? Because they see you doing something that they are incapable or not doing themselves. And this is when we politely and gracefully step away. Don't have time for it. I'm here to shine light, not go into darkness. Adjacent possibilities. There are doors opening everywhere for you. Opportunities are everywhere. And I will say opportunities are going to increase for you at the end of March, April, and May, moving all the way up into September, basically into the new year. It's so much energy going on right now. I'm trying to acclimate myself to this new energy. And then we can focus on next year. I do believe next year is going to be even increased. It'll be even more. Wow. Door to romance. All the doors are open. We just said that. New possibilities. Some of you and that's a master number 33. Jesus and all the angels are with you, providing you with your every need. And now we have 6, which is 222, which is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. This is a good year for you. And if you are looking for romance, work your way back. Don't hate, meditate, shine your light. That person will show up for you because you're walking through portals. You have a double mission. You are a leader. They will see that. You have opportunities and change coming for you. They'll see the compassion in your heart. But you have to realize that you've done nothing wrong. And if you continue to feel like you've done something wrong, forgive yourself, let it go, and move on. Because nobody's thinking about that. The higher beings aren't thinking about that. The only people that are thinking about that is you and whoever else keep bringing it up. And the fact of the matter is, nobody might not even bring it up. So just let it go. How about that? Hello. Acceptance. Boom. Basically, just what we said. Let it go. Accept who you are. Move on. Why? Because you have opportunities for change. You have adjacent possibilities. You have new possibilities. You got the door to romance opening. You need to accept yourself in efforts to accept others in your life. Let it go. Let go of the past. Past life traumas do not build you up. when you're constantly thinking about them. Let that shit go. Let it go. Let that mess go. Gratitude. Come on now. Somebody's new is walking in your life, but we need to be grateful for where we are and what we've been through to teach you what you need to know about where you're going, and to teach you to know what I'm willing to accept and what I'm not going to accept, and to know when goodness walk up to you. Relationships. Yeah, this is pile number 2. Hello. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Absolutely. I mean, that card right there explains itself. We had to go through some things in order to get here. To know, I needed to know what my highest good is. I needed to know that by experiencing some things. Now that I've experienced those things, I know what I'm willing and what I will and will not accept with gratitude. Growth. This is what we've been going through. This is why we had to go through it, for growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Now that I've went through this, now that I have experienced this, it is a part of my awareness. I'm conscious of it now. I want to allow myself to experience that, or this is what I want to experience because it was good for me. Spiritual cost. New moon in Cancer. Relax. Relax in your emotions. Cancer, water sign. Relax. And every one of you that this card is speaking to, you know exactly who you are. Love is calling you. But we need you to relax in your conscious mind. Relax about what you've been through and let it go. Practice the art of forgiveness. Just let it go. It was an experience. And it's no longer affecting you now. And the only reason why it's affecting you is because you are the only one who is thinking about it. Last quarter moon. This is going to be coming up here around the full moon is going to be on the 18th. So this is going to be happening a couple of days before that full moon. A day before. Talk less and feel more. For my Geminis and Aries. Talk and Sagittarius and Aquarius. Talk less and feel more. Another water sign. This is about your emotions. These two are about your emotions. Aries. Step into your power. Aries, talk less and feel more. We said that, Gemini, Aries. We said it. First quarter moon. Talk less, feel more, and step into your power. You don't need to express it on a verbal level. Just feel it. Get out of your emotions, Aries. Get out of your emotions. Questioning your emotions. And that's what it could be. You're questioning your emotions. Stop questioning your emotions and just feel them. And if they are negative, change it to something positive. The complete opposite of what you're feeling, change it to the complete opposite. Like if you're not feeling beautiful, well, tell yourself that you are. You know, snake spirit, time to heal. See, absolutely. Why? Because the daughter romance. And that's 55, another master number. Look up that number, 55. Also look up master number 33. Let's read this out again. Nothing has gone wrong. A lot of you are in your emotions saying, you know, I could have done this or I could have done that. No, everything that you've done, it was supposed to have happened exactly the way it did. Maybe because you need to have compassion for yourself or compassion for others. This is the opportunity for change. Okay? And in that opportunity of change, forge, do not follow. You be the leader because you have a double mission and you need to accept that. Stop going against the grain. Listen to your intuition. You are a light worker. You are a star seed. And some of you are not accepting that mission. And it's causing you to be in your head. You need to do that inner work. You need to do that inner work so you can shine your light. And don't hate, meditate. Let go of the hatred and meditate. And that means as I'm letting it go, I'm alchemizing it. I'm changing it to something better. I'm changing it to something better because I have adjacent possibilities. The daughter romance. That daughter romance could be leading to yourself. You finding a way to love who you are. And accepting who you are. Acceptance, absolutely. Gratitude for what you have and where you've been. Building better relationships, a relationship with myself. That's what I'm getting. It could be a relationship with others. And it could be building, relationship, finding a way to heal the relationship, time to heal the relationships that you want healed. Because it's spiritual growth time. Relax. Stop taking things so serious and so literal. Relax your emotions. Talk less and feel more. We have Cancer, we have Pisces, Aries. Step into your power. And it's time to heal. Why do we need healing? Why do we need healing? And let's look at that daughter romance. What's going on there? Yeah, Aries, definitely. A young Aries, Page of Wands. New action, new information. Well, actually, new action, new beginnings. And he has both his hands on that wand. So you're taking the bull by its horns. Meaning you need to take absolute control of this new beginning, those new opportunities for change. And talk about relax. There you go. Why? It came up like that because you're not relaxed. You're all up in your head, concerned about something. Over and over and over and over again, you're thinking about the same thing over and over and over again. When you, with the Four of Swords, need to relax your mental state. And you could be in a position where you physically can relax, but you refuse to do so. Why? You have been working hard on something, coming in with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You've been working hard. You've been working hard. And the universe is saying, listen, you've done nothing wrong. It's time to relax. There's new opportunities coming. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for you. Well, what about this relationship? Daughter romance. What about that? Yeah. We have a night of someone's coming in and out of your life. Someone's coming, that is a fire sign is experiencing, either you're coming in and out of someone's life or they're coming in and out of your life. Because somebody needs to relax. They've been working hard. This earth sign has been working hard, or you could be the earth sign working hard. But someone needs to relax. In order to have this happy family, with the Ten of Cups, happy family is around the corner. But you need to relax. Pile number 2. Because we have the World card. Things are changing. New opportunity. This way, with it in reverse, it's going to be the same old thing if you don't relax. One more. Yes, you've been fighting all up in your head, fighting yourself. Not not trusting your own ideas, not trusting your own thoughts. Anyway, listen, we've ran down the whole thing twice. It's growth time, but we have to let go of crazy thoughts on thoughts on thoughts. Nothing's gone wrong. Just chill out. Have compassion for yourself and others. Spiritual growth. There's opportunities, adjacent doors opening. Change is happening. And you could be going through this because of the change that is happening on a spiritual and physical level concerning your DNA. And you don't know what's going on. Just chill out. Listen, I'm Cleo, pile number 2. This is CleoSoulTarot. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it, and leave a comment. Because listen, when you leave a comment, we do read it. And when we know together, we grow together, and I'll read you later. Hey, pile number 3, I'm Cleo. This is CleoSoulTarot. We've already talked about the energy for March, around the middle of March, how expedient and fast is going. It's coming down fast. We're having spiritual upgrades. It's wild. It's wild. And it's going to get even more intense in April, May, June, July, all the way up into September. I wish I could see further than that, but there's so much going on. This is as far as I can see. But let's see what energy you have for going on right now, pile number 3. Let's see what we're going to start out with. Divine Feminine. Your creative side is waking up. The heart chakra. Now, if you've been having heartburn, where the the muscle in your chest above your heart has been fluttering, or even on both sides, your heart chakra is being activated. And I will say that your heart chakra is being activated. You could be having, and this is 31, you could look up the number 31. You could be having vivid dreams. Your subconscious is connecting with your consciousness. You could be manifesting even faster, combining your masculine and your feminine side, feeling more emotional, and also feeling love even more. Pile number 3. I think you're feeling lovely or loving more so. Yes. Courage and bravery. Ooh. Pile number 3. Okay. We have the shield here to protect you from negative energy. And you also have, it looks like a banner. The staff that this person's holding looks like there's a banner on top. But this shield is going to protect you from negative energy. And so you, pile number 3, are definitely spiritual warriors. With this courage and bravery, you're definitely going to be the one sent out before all of us to hold the light. And speaking of dreams in your subconscious, you could be the ones who are having dreams where you are fighting, and not fighting, but, standing up for others, having battles in your dreams. If you are, say something in the comments to let me know. I believe so. And I will tell you, I've been having those dreams. And in those dreams, for me, it's really weird, where I'm having these dreams, where some of the dreams where I am basically battling evil in the dream, or in the what I would think evil is, and I'm using spiritual and biblical verbiage, in the dreams. I'm calling on, the angels. I'm calling on God to help him, to rebuking them in the name of Jesus, and all kind of crazy stuff. You could be doing the same thing. And you have that shield, and or you could have the sword of light in your hand, where you are picturing yourself like as Archangel Michael, and you have other beings that are supporting you in this battle. So whatever question you're going through, the answer is yes. For March, April, May, June, and July, up until September, I believe the answer is going to always be yes for you. So celebrate that. The answer is going to be yes. Absolutely. We're moving to the new earth. Yeah. So your divine feminine is allowing you to have that courage and bravery, and to help all of us move to the new earth. So yes, you are battling darkness on a spiritual level. And people could be talking about you and trying to make you feel bad about who you are, but I don't think you're listening. I don't think it bothers you at all, because you understand who they are and why they are doing this. They could be judging you and really talking about you behind your back, because they know better than to talk to you to your face. And they have no backbone. And let's just keep it real. Because the fact of the matter is, not only them on a physical level, but also on a spiritual level, they know if they play with you, it's going to be trouble in paradise. They already know. And I could tell you about another dream that I've had. But then I'll be back, digressing and going off topic. But it really is about the topic about, the spiritual beings knowing who you are. And they won't even F with you. They won't even come at you. They won't even, and sometimes they don't even want you to touch them because they know that if you touch them, you're going to take their power from them. That's how strong pile number 3 you are. Look at that. You got the love. There, yes, you got the love. And that is your power. LOVE is your power. Your ability to send love and light into the situation. And when you do that, it really does, when you send love and light, even on a physical level, it messes them up because see, what they really want is, for you to act foolish, for you to come down off the balcony, out of the balcony area and get on stage and perform with them. But we don't do that. We are pointers, not pickers. I heard the big cat say that. Don't be a picker, be a pointer. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide rewards wild card. Absolutely. With the full moon on the 18th, that's going to have portals. Portals going to be opening wide up. And also March 20th, which is the new astrological year, portals are going to be wide open. And when that ocean, the Pacific Ocean blew up, I believe it was a portal that opened up. They said it was a volcano. Listen, it could have been a volcano. But in my mind, that was a portal that blew wide open. I know. I'm going off topic. All right, spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. With everything that's going on right now, guys, you have spiritual abundance. There is nothing that you should be concerned about. The gas prices could be $10 a gallon. But guess who will be okay? You, pile number 3. We all will be okay. We've never been in a situation where we just didn't have. We could have been in a situation where it looked like things was getting really rough and really tough. But the fact of the matter is, we've always been taken care of. We've always had signs from heaven. Talk about your subconscious opening divine feminine. Signs from heaven. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. Not only your presence, but my presence, who I am. And when we're going to sleep, talking about Pisces here, being in Pisces season, when we're going to sleep, have a question and have it and expect it to be answered as I'm sleeping. Who am I? What is my soul name? What do you want from me? And also when I'm meditating, what do we need to do today? When we go to work, be grateful because you're going there to meet someone where you're supposed to spread the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You're not trying to change anyone. You just want to lay a seed. That's it. I'm not knocking on any doors. I'm not selling anything, not doing any of that. Just spreading a little knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and pressing on. Listen, look at that. Talking about abundance and not worrying about gas prices. Why? Because the door of value is opening up to you. 31, another portal. Oh, see, now we have 3131. We have 3131. I'm going to have to read 31 from the angel number book. Let's see, do I have 3131? No. So look up 3131, but I'm going to read 31. And 31 is, saints and masters are working closely with your prayers, talking about signs from heaven and intentions at this time. Know that they are doing their best to help you. So knowing that the angels and the masters are working with your prayers, make sure you're not sending up negativity. Make sure you're not sending up lackful thoughts. I need because I don't have. No, you have everything that you need. So I am grateful that you take care of all of my needs. And thank you for all the abundance that's coming my way. Boom. That's it. Because see, some of you are thinking about them gas prices and financial constraints. Let that go. 13. Now we have 1331. Guess I have to read that. 1331 is, you are being invited to revisit your current circumstances in order to reevaluate your opportunities, learn and grow. See that? You could pause it. Exactly what I was saying. Let it go. You have everything that you need. Baby, listen, have courage and bravery. Answers yes to everything that you want. We don't have time to be having no financial constraints, worried about what we see on TV. If it's going to give you worry, don't even look at it. Look at something else. Watch a cartoon. Don't get yourself wrapped up in what's going on, because it's really not even real, to be quite honest with you. Because right now we're in a position where we're being evaluated on how we handle our emotional stability. And if you're being all tied up, you may not make it through the portal. But I will tell you this, in reading these cards, you're definitely going to make it. You're definitely going to get those financial constraints in order. You're definitely going to alchemize your thoughts. Monitor your thoughts. You're going to do that. I have faith in you. Why? Because you are the divine feminine and the divine masculine. You're bringing your higher self, you and your higher self together to walk through this portal. Because, baby, doors wouldn't even be opening for you if you was worried and tied up with the financial constraints. And as we've went down through this third row, they're saying be concerned. Make sure you watch that. Don't allow yourself to be caught up. Because 10,000 can fall to your left and 100 to your right. But you, because you have courage and you have bravery, you will still stand. Even as they're judging you and saying crazy things about you behind your back, because they know if they say it to your face, it's not going to be a good situation. And we want good situations. That's why the good Lord and the angels are having them say it behind your back, because, see, we know how you are. And I'm the same way. We don't have time for it. And it's not going to even come into your reality. So that's for the people that are still judging. You need to cut it out. because you're not hurting anyone but yourself. And I definitely can't be judging me. No, I don't want to do that. I want to encourage me. Talking about me behind my back. Turn away. So you may have to turn away from some of your good Judas, your good friends. You may have to turn away from them because they don't have your best interests at heart. For some reason, I don't know. For some reason, they may not have your best interests at heart. In order to have spiritual abundance, I got to let you go. Pile number 3. And some of them who are acting foolish and say you may have to give them love. And see, we have love twice. See, this is the love group. You know how to do it. You got the love. You have it in you. And you are the ones who are brave enough to stand up and love them any old way. I have to love you anyway. And that could be for your family as well. You don't think your family talk about you behind your back? Yes, they do. We got love, love, courage, courage. All right. Some of you gonna have to put some things in order. In a loving way. In a loving way. And I've been saying bring love into the situation. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Some of you may have to tell your mother, listen, darling, this and that. And I love my mom and my dad. I really do. But I've had to tell my mother and my father, I am a grown man. I did it in a loving way. And my mother and father respects me as a grown man. They respect the fact that they raised me well. They brought me up well. They taught me well. And I love them for that. And I respect them even more. And even the good Lord himself, all the angels will step aside so you could learn who you are. So you could learn that you have courage. So that you could learn that you are brave. Because guess what, boo? Where we going? You're going to have to be a spiritual warrior. And you're going to also have to be able to control your mental stability. Your emotional output. Because we're going to be manifested with a quickness. But by the time we walk through that portal and all that stuff, we will know. By the time you get ready to get into your car and get your after you've gotten your learner's license, you know pretty much how to drive. It's the same thing. Forgiveness. We said it. The law of forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So make sure, in order to express that love, and make sure that you're giving love, because right now, we don't have time to have negativity. We don't have time to be holding past life traumas. We got to let all that go. We have to let it all go and move on to a whole new place. That's what this is about. Learning to get ready to walk through that portal. These gas prices are this way to see how we're going to act. And to see if we're going to have the correct thoughts. I'm not worried about no gas. No, I have everything that I need. And I hope, Lord Jesus, it ain't a bicycle. Anyway. We have Sagittarius coming in. First quarter moon in Sagittarius. In November. Believe in your good luck. Spiritual abundance. Daughter value. Pile number 3. Good luck is on your side. Be expecting something big in September. It's either, I think it could be the daughter value, but you have to let go of the spiritual constraints. Let go of physical constraints, I meant to say. Let go of, being concerned about money. Don't even think about the gas. Don't even think about inflation. Don't even think about none of that, because it does not apply to you. It does not apply to me or to you. And if we start thinking that it does, then it will. As we think that it does not, well, it doesn't. We'll always have more to take and handle that. When all of the stuff was going on during COVID, we had nothing to worry about. We was covered. I didn't get COVID. I'm not saying just because you got COVID that you were not covered, but you could have been thinking about it. Now think about that. Was I thinking about it if I got it? Was I concerned? I wasn't even worried about it. And believe me, I work with people all day. All day. Different people. Hundreds of people I see all day. And I'm in their face all day. So now we have last quarter moon in Libra. So make time for self-love. This is not also, you got love. This is about loving yourself. Number 3, with that, pile number 3 with that divine feminine is coming in to teach you to love yourself. In efforts to love others. When you love yourself, the spiritual abundance will come in. You will have the ability to turn away and not get into silly little arguments with people, even your family. You don't have time for that, not right now. Release your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. I have Sagittarius. I have Libra. And now I have Scorpio. I got fire, air, and water. I'm pretty sure Earth is going to show up real soon. Okay, so we have, trust in the magic. Right, White Raven. Talk about divine feminine and have spiritual messages coming in. Look up the number 66. Talk about spiritual messages coming in. Should we be concerned about finances? Absolutely not. But let's see what the tarot card has to say. Let's see. Queen of Wands. All the actions that you're getting ready to take are powerful. You know the information. You know the secrets with this black cat here. I need extra light. Okay, I'll get extra light. All right, so, and we also have the lions here on the side of her throne. Baby, the lions back here. You are the big cat in the jungle. Talking about courage and bravery. Talking about love for thyself. Please, you're the big cat. sitting on your throne, getting ready for your harvest, your financial abundance, your spiritual abundance. The sun is shining on you with your yellow garments on, and your crown chakra lit up with your crown on your head. You don't have time for that. No. When they start talking about you behind your back as the queen of the wands, you tell them, listen here, darling, come back later. You have to come back later. I'm busy. Busy what? Loving on myself. That's what I'm busy doing. I don't have time for that. Knight of Pentacles. He's slow moving, but well thought out. And he's strong on his black horse, bringing in the coins, bringing in love and stability. He's gone through all the paths. He knows exactly where to move and when and where to move. He doesn't have time for that. This young man is coming in bringing you a lot of strong strength and love to the Queen of Wands, talking about Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. For the Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Absolutely. Well, she's definitely the queen of the jungle. She's definitely Leo. Talk about divine feminine. And you could be masculine. You could be a man and embracing your divinity, your feminine divinity. Because you have to remember, when Adam was created, he was created as one. God had to bring Eve out of him. We are the ones who have the X and the Y gene. Embrace who you are with the love in your heart. Page of Cups, bringing in that new love and the new emotional thoughts. And this is about loving. This is, to me, I'm going to go ahead and call it, this is about loving yourself. Loving when I was young and didn't have any sense of what people said about me or what I thought about myself. All I thought was happiness and fun. That's all. And the Hermit, upside down. It's time to come out of the cave. You've learned enough. It's time to bring that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to the world. You're lighting up the darkness. No longer hiding who you are. Well, it was Two of Cups. And talk about lying again. The Caduceus, healing the heart. Healing relationships. You're healing relationships. And with this tournament in reverse, you need to heal relationships. With work compadres, but with the Queen of Wands, there is a boss, maybe a female boss, who loves you and know that you're not creating the problem. Or your mother, working on a relationship with her. She knows that you're not creating the problem. If she's a fire sign and you're a water sign, or reverse. Because the world, the wheel of fortune, is changing. This outcome is changing. What you thought is going to be different than what you thought. It's going to be better. Because with the wheel, you've been. With the wheel, I don't know where it stopped, but it did stop. But we had the Wheel of Fortune came up. I think pile number 3, I'm going a little further to remind you to stand in your courage, have the bravery, stand in who you are. because you have a loving heart. Do not allow people to stand and walk over you. Sometimes you have to be the lion and you have to roar in your jungle. And you have to let people know, no, I'm not standing for that. That's loving yourself. That's bringing love into the situation. When I say bring love into the situation and this and that doesn't mean let someone walk over you. Absolutely not. No, that does not mean that. It means now it's time for me to absolutely love myself and get the hell up out of here. And, but you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit. You are lighting up the situation. The Hangman. Some of you have been stagnant and thinking about a situation. Whatever question you've been asking, remember the answer is yes. Because you've had a question. That's why the Hangman came up. Because you have a question. And I think that question has to do with loving. Some love situation. I'm going to stop I'm going to stop there. Yeah, because see, this is definitely about you feeling all tied up at the bottom of the deck here. 8 of Swords. You're feeling all tied up. You probably do need to turn away. And that's the question. That's the question that you've been asking. Well, now you got your answer. Does it mean get the hell out of there? Well, you may need to get out of there today. I don't know. But September, we're moving up to September, October. We had released the blocks. Yeah, that's September for Scorpio. Anyway, I'm Cleo. This is CleoSoulTarot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. When you leave a comment, we do read the comments, okay? When we know together, we grow together, and I'll read you later.